custom shapes to create new and exciting brushes. Now, I'm going to be using the custom shapes from graphicextras.com, and the shapes are from the collection set. I'm using it in CS6, but it could obviously same for CS5 and in most cases CS4, etc. Right, just going to go to the custom shape tool. I'm just going to go over here, select one of the custom shapes. Now you can load them via the load replace command. So I'm just going to select that one. I'm using the shape option. So I'm just going to drag that shape out there. Now, one good thing about CS6 is you can change the fill and stroke very quickly via this top bar here, control bar. I'm just going to go to set it to a grayscale, because the one thing about brushes, they're grayscale, so there's no colouring with brush. So just going to use that. Also, you could of course use a gradient or pattern. Of course, you could put any sort of pattern into that design, so very useful. So I'm just going to go back to the original, so just a grayscale. Also, you can add a stroke very quickly. Just do that, and you can also now with CS6 you can actually add more interesting stroke options, such as these dots and various things you can set via the more options here. Cancel there. Now with that design, and I'm just going to keep that stroke at this point. Right, got that design. Now I could quickly create a brush just by selecting that area, go to the edit, define brush preset, and a brush is saved. Now the one good thing with the custom shapes is that they can be any size, so obviously you could set a sort of 100 by 100 or 1000 by 1000 or 10,000 by 10,000 depending on the size of a brush that you can save. Right, also you can export the design as a brush for maybe like Paint Shop Pro or some other application. Right, next thing, I'm just going to go out of that, and as it's a shape layer I can actually now just go to layer, duplicate layer, OK, and you can see one of the other designs there. So I can just duplicate that again, duplicate, and I'm using the Adobe Creative Cloud version, so that's why there's a copy CSS if you're wondering why that doesn't appear in your version of depends what version of Photoshop you're using of CS6. So duplicate layer, OK, and now go to the custom shape tool, and you can actually change the colour of that shape along with the screen. For some weird reason in CS6 it seems to now change the colour of the background. Weird, unusual glitch. I'm not certain if it's just a laptop issue or my laptop, but it seems to shudder occasionally with different colours. So right, so I've done that, and just now define that. See, that does it again, just so you can see that it just keeps shuddering slightly. Define brush preset, click OK, deselect, flatten, and now you just go obviously to any of the shapes of the brush tools, and there's the brush tools I've just created. So you can now obviously just paint rapidly with these new brush strokes, obviously with any colour. And the custom shape tools are just great for just creating literally thousands and thousands of different brush strokes. And so as the vector designs, you can modify, distort them, and apply effects to them, and then use them again as additional brushes, and also obviously apply things like Photoshop styles such as metallic or plaster or plastic or whatever effects to create some really weird and wonderful brush strokes.